Hello, my name is Hector. Welcome back to How to Play FTB Revelation. How's it going? How are you doing? Last episode we did a lot of, we did a lot of cool things actually. We did this, which is wireless crafting, which is amazing. It's just a little, there it is, look at it, on our head, and just means that we can access all of this, all of our stuff from wherever we are. Infinite range, which is pretty amazing, and we also got the advanced Dislocator, which is basically like a teleporter that runs on ender pearls, and it will allow us to, hop around dimensions and the server, which is pretty lovely, pretty good going. So today I thought it'd be good to have a look at Draconic Evolution more. So I made a tablet, and that is a very simple thing. It's just some draconium dust and some stone. And when you first, let's go to there, when you first look it up, it will open it up, it'll look like this. And it's meant to be used for other mods as well, but at the moment it's only really used for Draconic Evolution. But if you click that, you can see all of the stuff that you can look up, basically. And what we're going to be looking at is the energy storage options, and this is sort of what it looks like. And there's different tiers depending on how much energy you want to store. And you can see the tiers here. So right now we've got a storage of 32 million, so you can see even the lowest option is bigger than that. The first 4 tiers are a little bit easier, and then the next few tiers are harder, okay? But obviously you can pretty much, even tier 7 is almost limitless. I mean, 2.14 trillion RF, that is a lot. That is a lot of that's a lot of RF. And yeah, tier 8 is so ridiculous that it's almost infinite. If you want to see how to set it up and what resources you need, you can see here. We're going to go for a tier 4, just because it'll be easier for me to make right now. I don't have enough draconium to build a bigger one right now, and to be honest, I don't think we'll need it. I've never actually built a tier 4. Normally I'd just go for a tier 7, like that right there, and you can see, there we go. If you're building a tier 1 to 4 core, it will be as simple as placing 4 stabilizers. So the 4 stabilizers you can see is just like that. That's within 16 blocks of this structure, and this is made from draconium blocks and redstone. And the more energy it can take, the bigger you need to build the structure. From tier 5 onwards, you need, rather than having 1 on each side, you need 9 on each side. Okay, so that's a lot bigger, a lot more stuff to do there. And then this is how you get your stuff in. So let's have a look. What do we need? What do we need for where is it? Tier 4. 1 energy core, 4 stabilizers, 54 draconium blocks, and 26 redstone blocks. So that's not too bad. I've got, there we go. Look at that. 54. That's pretty good. And 26 it was. 26. There we go, like that. That's that many. We need 4 of these. So you remember, we just need 1 of these on each side. So that is made like that. So we need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. And then 4 of these. And then 4 of these. Excellent. Lovely stuff. We also need an energy core, and that is going to take a little bit more effort. That's not too bad. 1, 2, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We will need another wyvern core, so we need 2 of these and 1 of these. There we go. Lovely. And now, can we make 1 of these? What are we missing? Are we just literally missing draconium? Look at that. I've got some. Oh, I've got some blocks as well, haven't I? Yes, I do. Look at that. There we go. That should just about cover us. There we go. I said I was running low, and this is why we're just doing a tier 4. But the principle is basically the same. And to get energy in and out, you'll also need 2 energy pylons. You get 2 immediately, so we need another one of these. We might just not have enough now. Energy pylon. Yes, we do. Oh, lovely. Look at that. Amazing stuff. So let me figure out where to place this. maybe we do it up here. I feel like that would be quite cool. Let's get some blocks out of here. There we go. And I know I could just use an angel block. There we go. Let's just do that quickly. Is it almost night time? No. Something like that. I think actually it could go a little bit lower. A little bit lower. So the energy core is the thing you want to place down first, okay? So we've just done that, and then you can click on it. There you go. And you can see it says now tier 1 energy core stabilizes invalid, core valid, okay? And you can basically activate a building guide, which is pretty nice. So if you go around, I don't think you actually have to do anything for that. Let's have a look at the tier 2. There you go. So that is a tier 2, and you can see basically this is a building guide. So these are draconium blocks that you need to place there in order for this to work, which is a pretty nice little thing. It didn't used to have that in older versions, so that is a pretty nice thing. So let's go up to tier 4. That is what we need, like that. And you can see the farther away you get, the more it changes. So that's redstone, redstone, another layer of redstone by the looks of it. So it looks like we just surround it completely with redstone like that, and then okay, yeah, I see. So there we go. So I think it's just one layer like this basically, and I thought we'll do this together. Normally I do this sort of thing off camera, but I think it sort of, man, I'm getting a little bit of lag today, just a little bit of lag. Apologies for that. There we go. Yep, that is correct, because I've run out of of redstone, and then I think it's just, yeah, covering each of these sides. Each of these sides with some draconium blocks like this. There we go. So this is pretty simple. Now, obviously, if you're making a bigger thing, a bigger tier, a higher tier, this is a little bit harder to build, because obviously there's a lot more blocks involved. So you do have to, you do spend a lot of time doing that to try and see what you're meant to be building, but it is very much worth it. This is pretty much, to my mind, this is the best energy storage in modded Minecraft. It just holds so much, and you don't really have to worry about constantly upgrading it, especially if you go for a higher tier. Like I say, tier 7 will pretty much sort you out. Right, there we go, that is that. And do we now just have to? I think normally you have to place these within 16 blocks. So what I'm going to do is do this. One, come on, 1, 2. Like this. Man, that lag. There we go. Right. We might actually have to activate it. It's been a while since I've used this. I thought that should come together. I remember. Hang on. I recall. It's okay. It is okay. Right. Knock this out, and I think, there we go. Look at that. So once you put these down, you can see it basically activates it. Because obviously you can't get to the core anymore because you've just filled it up. But if you do these, and remember, just have to be within 16 blocks, I think, of the core. So not just from the outside. I think it's from the core, but I can't quite remember. But you can see now it says stabilizers valid, core valid. So if we activate it, boom, look at that. Look at that. And you can now click on here to see that, or you can click on one of those. So there you go. That's a very simple little thing to do that. So now we need to do these. So let's get some stuff ready for that. We don't need very much. I've just cleared a little bit of space, so we're going to put them just down here. And what you need to do, actually, let us move this one closer. There we go. So if you can basically place these anywhere in a 16 block radius of the core as well, so they can go up above it or below it. It's pretty much up to you, and depending on how you place them, it depends on where you put the glass. So we're going to put them below, so you put the glass on top. If they were above the core, you just put the glass on the bottom. I hope that sort of makes sense. And we should... How do we... Now then. Oh, I think it's that way. Yeah, there we go. So there you go. You can see that is input and that is output. I hope you can see that just by clicking that. You see the arrows change. So this is the input. So this is where the input goes. So we'll put a flux point on there and select a network. Actors, there it is, like that. And that should be now, there we go, it is now starting to fill up with energy. There we go, that is as simple as that. So that is connected to my extreme reactor. Okay, so all of the energy from there is now going to here, which is pretty nice. So to send energy, what we now need to do is put one here. So this is going out. There we go. Select a network. That is going to Ectavink out, and that will get everything out. I like to have two different networks, one for basically input, one for output onto whatever storage I'm using. So you can see now, look at that, we've already got 10 million RF, no problem. That is just there coming through. And the good thing with this is before, our storage didn't really match how much energy we were creating. So we were creating a lot more energy. Man, the lag is annoying today. We were creating a lot more energy than we could actually store. So we were wasting energy basically. Now because we still got like look at how much uranium we have. Like we're not wasting uranium really, because we're getting more than we can actually burn right now. But because of that thing now, that thing right there, it just means that it will literally store all of that energy in that amazing little energy ball, and we won't lose any more energy. And that is a great thing, and it's a fairly easy thing to build, as you can see. Like, it's actually a lot easier than making all of those. It's a lot less hassle and faff, even on the bigger stages. So I think that's the best energy storage in modded Minecraft. So I hope that sort of helped you out, and maybe if you've got some energy storage problems of your own. That's all we're going to have time for today. Well, it's just a very simple little thing. Hopefully it helped. If it did, a like or comment is very much appreciated. And of course, make sure to subscribe. That would be lovely of you if you did, if you want more of this kind of thing. Thank you so much for watching. My name's been Ector. This has been How to Play FTB Revelation, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.